Probably true. Hey, we have a treat this morning. We are talking to none other than Mr. George Lopez this morning. He's joining us now. George, good morning. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Hi, George.
It's been entertaining. It's been entertaining listening to you guys talk. That's very nice.
Oh, goodness. What have you heard?
I can only imagine what you think about this gentleman who rescued the girl from the house and his portrayal of the events and how it all happened.
You know, it's funny because, you know, really honesty and humor really are the best way. You know, that guy has really encapsulated with one sentence what it's like, you know, like in this country. Like I said, you know, I knew something was wrong when a little white girl ran into the arms of a black man. You know, it's funny, but also what we need to remember is, you know, we need to be present and we need to say things. And, you know, it was like seeing land. I mean, she saw this guy who was, you know, very funny. And you know, God bless him. And, you know, God bless her.
Wow.
Yeah, no kidding. George, talk to us about your new book. What made you decide to finally write a book?
Well, you know, I wrote a book in 2005, and you know, after turning 50, you know, I think even when you're dating or when you're in a relationship with somebody, there is a lot of concessions you make with the truth, with when there shouldn't be. You know, you should be honest, and you should be able to be honest. You would like to say all the time, but the more honest you are, I think the freer you are. I think the less you worry, and I think the better time you have when you're honest.
Right. Hopefully we all kind of adhere to that. And you talk openly about kidney disease, and you've also talked openly about divorce.
Yes. Yeah, you know, I was sick, you know, from the time I was a young boy. You know, I had kidney disease, and I didn't really realize it until my late you know, 30s, and I had a transplant 8 years ago. You know, my wife at the time gave me the kidney, and then we divorced almost 2 years ago. So you know, it's always a touchy situation. You know,
Did she ask for it back?
You know, I think it's the only thing she didn't get in the divorce was the kidney back.
Hey, George, you talk openly about being 50 and just how kind of your outlook on everything changes. Being a single man now, how has that affected your dating life? Are you dating? Are you back out there on the scene doing figure eights in the bars, or what?
No, you know, I thought about it. You know, I actually dated someone that was younger, and that is very difficult, you know, because the difference in enthusiasm that she had that I didn't have.
Wait, how much younger, George?
How much younger?
I'm going to say, for the safety of, I'm going to say 18 years younger.
Oh, that's
George,
not too bad. You
Lopez.
can do that. Oh,
No,
he can hang.
18 years younger. She doesn't know the kind of music he likes. She's never heard of most of the bands. She wasn't alive when most of the stuff was happening in your life that you remember, right?
You are correct. Like, you know, they use it, all the stuff I like, they use in commercials for Viagra, you know, all those songs that...
She's like, what's Viagra? Do you have any Adderall?
So, George, let me ask you this. How was your golf tournament this week? You know, Emmett was trying to get you down here for hours this weekend.
Yeah, you know, Emmett is a great guy, and as the tournament is successful, mine is I think it was my 6th year, and it was very successful. I had a lot of celebrities, you know, Adam Levine played, and Don Cheadle, Andy Garcia, and Cheech and Chong. I got Cheech and Chong to play the same.
That's awesome. I talked to Roland Martin, and he was there, and he said he was having a blast.
He played in my group. And, you know, Roland Martin has got a funky side. I wish I was as enthusiastic as Roland Martin. We both got up and we started dancing with the band to music from decades ago. We were both having a great time.
Oh, I love it. Well, we hope to get you down here to Dallas one of these days.
I would love to. Thank you so much. I really would love it.
Yeah, will you come see us on the show when you get here?
Yes, I will. I promise.
We'll put you in the hot seat between the 4 of us. You'll like it, trust me.
All right. All right.
All right. George Lopez, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He is
Oh, he's
funny.
cute.
Funny.
I love what he said, though, about, especially as you get older, you realize the importance of honesty, because you know what? Lying's just too much damn work.
It is to like keep up with all of it.
And I think as you get older, you don't remember the
You don't
lies.
remember everything you
Right.
told people.
Exactly.
I think something interesting also that he said was about the age gaps in dating, because I've dated guys that I'm 31, and I've dated guys that are all the way up to like 42, 43, 44, and then dated guys that are younger, like down to like 24, 25. And I think, I can hang with like the 40-year-olds, like, because I kind of have an old soul in some capacity. But then when you hang out with a guy that's like 25, and that's even just like 6 years younger than me, I'm like, okay,
This is not working.
This is not, like, you're cute and you're hot, and that's about all it is. Like,
It doesn't go a
we
lot
are
deeper
not going to
than
have
that.
a beef.
But you know what I love? Like when I was like in my early 20s, I dated someone who was about like in their early 40s, which was, it's a big gap. But I love that he was mature and grounded and very much about pleasing me. Like,
Right.
making
I think
you
women are
happy.
just naturally more
But
mature.
I would say younger guys are really eager to please older. Like, they're very, I think to them it's like this ego thing of like, I've got this older woman, even if like I'm 6 years older. I think they're just real like,
I wouldn't know anything about that.
They're fun. That's why
they are
But
fun.
I
It's
think
like,
anybody
we're not
with,
going to have a relationship, but this is fun for like 3 hours.
I think anybody with like a younger spirit is fun, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Scott's a man-child. He is, and I think that's what I love so much because I also have dated older than me,
Right.
and I just thought they were kind of stuffy.
Yeah, he's a little stuffy, but he was definitely into like making sure I was taking. Look at y'all looking at me.
What are you gonna say?
I'm wanting some details.
What do you think is too old to like? So like I'm in the dating world, and like I always think like I don't think I could date anyone. They say that's like half of your age older. So what's that, like 15 years plus? So like 46, I guess, would be my max. But then I think, well, they might have kids that are like in high school, and
That's
is
the
that
other
weird?
thing,
'Cause
when
then I'm
you
a mommy,
add
like
kids in the mix, then that becomes really interesting for a younger woman who doesn't have children yet.
Because
who
does
maybe
he wanna
wants-
have kids?
Right, who maybe wants them, but now she's, got these teenagers that she's, going to be mom
Have to
to.
raise.
well, and also like I wonder. I don't know where I was going with that.
I just, you know what, ladies, stay in your own age pool when you date. It really makes it so much easier for the rest of us.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to fight those 44-year-old cougars.
That's
quite
what I
frankly.
always thought. When people that I liked were like hanging out with, they were my age, hanging out with the 25-year-olds. I was like, really?
Yeah, I see guys my age hanging out with girls that are like fresh out of SMU, and I'm like, ugh.